At this moment, you should be with us, feeling like we do, like you love to, but never will again. Miss you, my dear, miss you, my dear Ziola. I prepared the room to...
Did you ever stop and wonder, how did you get here? How did you get to this place? Whenever we're doing something, we're always starting or entering into it while it's already in progress. It's already started. So we need to just pick a place and just start. People ask, how did you get in there? What they really want to know is if they are likely to end up in there as well. I can't answer the real question. All I can tell them is, it's easy. And it is easy to slip into a parallel universe. There are so many of them. Worlds of the insane, the criminal, the crippled, the dying, perhaps of the dead as well. These worlds exist alongside this world and resemble it, but are not totally in it. But most people pass over incrementally, making a series of perforations in the membrane between here and there until an opening exists. And who can resist an opening? In the parallel universe, the laws of physics are suspended. What goes up doesn't necessarily come down. A body at rest does not tend to stay at rest. And not every action can be counted on to provoke an equal and opposite reaction. Time, too, is different. It may run in circles, flow backward, skip about from now to then. The very arrangement of molecules is fluid. Tables can be clocks, faces, flowers. These are facts you find out later, though. Another odd feature of the parallel universe is that although it is invisible from this side, once you are in it, you can easily see the world you came from. Every window on Alcatraz has a view of San Francisco. I began this program aware of how firmly rooted I was in all of my previous memories and experiences regarding these locations. In the first part of the school year, I noticed that my memories and my attachment to these physical places were emerging through my artistic inquiry process. This led me to the question, how does the past inform the present? Throughout my own personal history, the arts have always been there as a way for me to process information and gain a deeper understanding of what was going on around me. I decided to go back in time, acting as an archaeologist, digging for evidence in my artwork, to find out what assumptions did I bring in here, not only just from my history, but how did I learn these things? Through a moment of embodied resistance, I entered a parallel universe. And in this parallel universe, the studio shifts to a new location, both physically and conceptually. When we move the studio from one place to another, it changes what we make. But it also changes our perspective and what we're able to see. Through this new way of seeing, through this disruption, through this portal into the parallel universe, I was able to disrupt the narrative that I would tell myself about myself. I was able to embrace discomfort and just sit with it and learn about what it was trying to tell me instead of pushing it away. And then I had a revelation. I realized that when I create art, I create maps. These maps are snapshots, collections of little discarded bits of life and information that spill over and go unnoticed or unrecognized. And these are the maps to this parallel universe. As I was learning about these new theorists, I began to understand this field of performance studies and radical research. I saw clearer how to bring together both intellectual knowledge and observed facts with embodied and felt knowledge, how they can be brought together through performance. So within the space of the studio, I created a happening. After this performance, where I disrupted the space, I realized I was lost once again. What do we do when we're lost? Many of us will look at a map, yet a map isn't very helpful if we don't figure out where we are first. This research process uses maps made through artistic inquiry in an attempt to capture, develop, and expose various types of data. This data is embodied and performed through transformation of various physical environments as a way to invite others into the mind of the researcher, enact disruptions of thought and routine, and challenge assumptions. If the assumption is that the goal of therapy is psychological change of some sort, that change and transformation only comes through a formula of practice over time. Through this paradoxical lens, I have come to understand that transformation occurs in art therapy by enacting disruptions that provide starting points for conversations. We need to embrace discomfort and uncertainty in order to have, not avoid, these difficult conversations. The creation of art and performance gives us a place to start.